Harihi Om. Om Tat Sat. So last week, or the last session, we looked at bhavana, and I said to you, in the science of yoga, it means focusing on an intended result and achieving that very result through the yogic science of dhyana or meditation. And today, we go on to something called Upeksha. Upeksha. Upeksha obviously is a Sanskrit word that means equanimity. It means non-attachment. It means poise. It means non-discrimination. It means even-mindedness. And it means letting go and letting God, right? So it means giving importance to goodness and keeping a distance from ill will or evil around us. It simply means not letting our mind, manas, to get involved, entangled, affected by all the negativity around. So you practice Upeksha. Upeksha also, when I did Upanishads, I remember speaking about this. If you look at not just Hinduism mainly, but you also in Buddhism and Jainism, Upeksha is one of 4 elements of true prema or love, right? So Upeksha is number 1. Then you have loving kindness or maitri, right? Maitri. Then you have compassion, right? Daya or karuna. And then you have joy, mudita. You know the bhajan, prema mudita manase kaho rama rama. So mudita means joy, or that level of joy which can lead you to bliss. So prema mudita means prema is love. So love can lead you to joy. That's why upeksha is one part of that prema. Okay, but upeksha as a form of power, right, can lead you to Jivan Mukti. Continuous practice of upeksha. And that is why upeksha has the capacity to give you freedom from all kinds of desires and also free you from the bondage of birth and death, because it has no preference for one thing over another or for one thing more than the other. It is opposed to individuality. So this power comes in 10 different ways. Upeksha comes in 10 different ways. I'll tell you the 10, right? I'm going to tell you the 10 types of upeksha. For example, the first one is sadangopeksha. Sadangopeksha means when there is neither pleasure or displeasure. It's one form of upeksha. Second form is brahma viharopeksha, when the mind is equally affected towards all beings. Third type of upeksha, bodhyanga upeksha, when the mind is equally affected towards all thoughts. Brahma vihara and bodhyanga. Brahma vihara is towards all beings, you behave the same. At bodhyanga upekshaka, where you behave the same towards all thoughts. Then the fourth type is viryopeksha, when the mind is equally affected by the same force of determination. Whatever you do, you have this upeksha, determination, the same level, right? Then you have shankara upeksha, right? Shankara upeksha. This means when the mind is equally affected towards all kinds of wisdom. So you're open to all kinds of wisdom at the same level of reception. Not, I want this more than that, I need this more than that. Same level. Come what may, I receive in equal grace and embrace. Okay. Then we have Vedanopeksha. That means when the mind is sensible to neither pleasure nor pain. Right? Buddha has often spoken about this. He said, if you focus on pain, you'll get pain. If you focus on pleasure, you'll get pleasure. But if you don't focus on anything, then nothing will affect you. Right? That is Vedanopeksha. Then we have Vidarshanopeksha. Vidarshanopeksha. This means when the mind is not affected by what is seen, by what is perceived. Then we have Tatra Madhya Upeksha. Tatra Madhya Upeksha. This when all modes of Upeksha are applied together. This is fantastic, right, at the higher level. Then you have Dhyana Upeksha, right? This is when the impermanency of all sensible objects is regarded the same with an even mind. Dhyana Upeksha. And finally, Parisuddhi Upeksha, when the mind is equally applied and affected towards all that is necessary to secure the freedom from the bondage of life, death, birth, and death. 10 types of Upeksha. So practice Upeksha even in your meditation and seek that result. Then you will slowly channel yourself from one level of Upeksha through the 10 levels, and finally you will come to something called Parishuddhi Upeksha. Parishuddhi means pure. Like what Swami says, purity is divinity. You come to that level of purity. Anyada Sharanam Om Tat Sat.